case.
You're wasting tape.
Seriously, we're not filming on tape.
No jiggling today.
I can't help it.
No yawning, no jiggling. Come on, man. Be professional.
Do you want to do it on your own?
No. Don't forget to give up on your dreams.
While you're still young.
Wow. Welcome to the Ribbon Tuesday. My name's Ribbon.
And I'm Kay.
And today we are reviewing Eurovision Song Contest, the story of Fire Saga.
Saga.
Saga. Not Sega!
No. Sega. When aspiring musicians Lars and Sigrit are given the opportunity to represent their country at the world's biggest song competition, they finally have a chance to prove that any dream worth having is a dream worth fighting for.
This is very much a Will Ferrell project, along with Rachel McAdams and Dan Stevens and Pierce Brosnan. There are other actors in here that I won't mention because I think they're a bit fun for you to spot when they come in, because we did that. We're like, oh, we know him.
Yep.
That's from that person from there. One of those.
Yeah.
Pierce Brosnan I thought was great. He does a really great dad role. He ages really well.
Oh my goodness.
Man,
so
he's
jealous.
still so good looking. And I really like the father-son relationship. I always root for the father-son relationship. You want them to do well. They have a broken relationship. They need to mend it. But him and Will Ferrell, you know, the fact that he's even the son is ridiculous.
Oh, of course.
Even like, what age are you?
Yeah.
It's so funny. But that part of the storyline is interesting. And you have those relationships that need to go on a journey in this. And I think that's part of the I guess, as serious as you can get with this film. If you come at this film thinking that it is serious in any way, there will be many times in this film where you'll be like, yeah, okay, I see what this is now.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, you should probably go in thinking that this is tongue-in-cheek. The best way we can describe watching this is, in our country, where we are, there are many parties had when Eurovision comes around.
Yes.
And people like to make fun of and also enjoy, depending on which side of the fence you fall on with Eurovision. And you get drunk, you have lots of wine or champagne or whatever, and you celebrate Eurovision. And that's what goes on around here, and that has been going on for years.
Yeah.
And I would say that is the best way to enjoy this film also.
Yes.
Get as close as you can with your circles that you're allowed
I suppose.
because of COVID, or do like a Zoom video conference and watch together if you can, hit those pause buttons, or do the Netflix app. They have that thing where you can watch together, because it is definitely that. It has the same spirit, it has the same fun about it.
Yeah.
What do you want to say about it?
I love the relationship between Lars and Sigrid. I felt that they were so quirky and so unique. It was like you took children and the excitement of being a child, and like everything is funny and exciting, and you put those into adult bodies. That's how they felt to me. The way that they communicated with one another, the way that they expressed themselves, it was just so childlike. And I guess because grown-ups don't act like that, to watch two grown-ups acting like that is a little bit cringeworthy. You kind of go, ooh, that's, you shouldn't be acting like that. But they just are having so much fun. Obviously, there's other things going on in their relationship which gets played out in the film, which, obviously they have to kind of mature as they go along. But just the quirky funness of their relationship was just really enjoyable to watch.
Yeah, I thought Rachel McAdams particularly was really great. You believed their relationship, or you believed that they'd known each other for years, had grown up doing music together. They have these quirky lines that only they know. They're kind of, finishing each other's sentences. It's that sort of thing. But obviously to a heightened extreme example of quirkiness. And then that expresses itself not just in their language, but the way they look, the way they physically are, the way their hair is styled, their color schemes are just all wild and wacky.
Yeah, I love it.
Which is part of the fun. And the backdrop of Iceland lends itself to really some cinematic beauty shots that are you just want to be there. We were saying, wouldn't it be funny if this film made Iceland's tourism go up?
Yeah. Yeah, because I'd like to go there now. Even though some of the lines from the film are like, don't come here. We don't want you here.
So funny.
Yeah.
But there's also the part of the contest, which I think it takes a little bit of the film to get going because they're introducing our characters, and the beginning might put you off.
Yeah.
It almost put us off because we weren't sure what we were getting in this film. But once you get over that kind of initial hump, like, oh, we know exactly what this film is now.
Yeah.
You can actually go along with it and enjoy it and enjoy the contest. I found it strange that by the end I was really rooting for the Icelandic team.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, yeah, come on guys, you can do it. You know,
Yeah.
wait a minute, this is just a film, it's not Eurovision Song Contest, but you're still rooting for them, which I think is an achievement for the director and the writing and the characters. I think they've done a job. They've done a job. Well done, guys.
Yeah, you did a job.
They've done a good job. But at the same time, I think there will be things in here that you enjoy. If you like watching Eurovision, they do the stuff that you see in Eurovision in this contest, which I think is part of the appeal for people that love Eurovision.
Yeah.
There is a musical number that's like very famous, and people's voices are perfect and auto-tuned, even though it's like natural.
They're supposed to be just a cappella singing.
Yeah. It's like, how are you doing that? Wow,
it was like an episode of Glee.
Yeah.
They do a mashup.
Yeah.
And one of those musical numbers.
So if you like Eurovision Song Contest, if you like Glee and mashups and cheesiness, because there's a lot of cheese, and just fun together in one film, you're gonna love this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it'll be for everybody though.
No, definitely not. But then Will Ferrell's films tend to be that way.
Yeah, absolutely. That's true. I also only think that Will Ferrell and Rachel McAdams could have really pulled this off the way they did. You get his dryness and his weird comedy that sometimes works and sometimes doesn't. And I think for most of it, for his character, really works. And then Rachel, the way she offsets his character and manages to bring them together as a couple, whether it's together as a couple or together as the couple of music people, I think
musical duo.
Yeah. I think is very clever, and you believe that. And so once you get towards that end, even though it's quite long for a comedy film,
I was gonna say that. I mean, we watched it in 2 sittings because we struggled with the beginning.
Yeah.
And then we probably struggled with probably about the first 40 minutes really we struggled with. And then after that it was great and we really enjoyed it. So you might need to, have some nibbles, have some wine and just sort of let the story go, and then you'll get into it.
Exactly like you would do for a Eurovision Song Contest.
Exactly, yeah.
Just have fun with it. I think this is the perfect film for now. There's so much seriousness going on out in the world. And there's good stuff with the seriousness and bad stuff with the seriousness, but every now and again we just want to sit back and go, okay, let us just breathe and have fun. And this is something you can definitely just have fun with.
Yeah.
Pure escapism and ridiculousness, and by the end of it I went from probably a D+, C- to a B+.
Yeah, I think that's accurate.
Yeah. So let us know in the comments below what you thought about this film when you see it. Which of Will Ferrell's and Rachel McAdams' films do you love the most? I have my favorite with Will Ferrell, which is Elf.
Yeah, there was actually there were a few moments where I saw Elf in this film, actually.
So let us know in the comments below. But most of all, until next time, remember, live long and Tuesday.
Play ya ding dong!
Wow.